Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is kind of something that's new that I'll be doing. I wanted to document my first year as a even though it started already. My first year as a lead pastor.
First full year? Maybe.
First full year, yeah, first full year. And so I'll be doing about a video a week. Well, trying to do a video a week. So this is kind of will launch that for me. Even if no one watches it, it's fine because I want to look back at the end of the year and see how much I've grown, we've grown as a family, and maybe how the church has grown as a family. So this is not going to be just like about church stuff. It'll be like just my daily life. I wanted to document that. So yeah, but for the first episode, we've done vlogs before, but never like this with mics and stuff. We just kind of just like most of our vlogs was like before we had kids.
Before we were married.
Before we were married, the year before we were married, actually.
Don't look it up. Don't look it
all
up.
we did was eat. I was watching it the other day. I was showing Cal. All we did was eat. So yeah, if you remember that, awesome. If not, my name is Lendl. Hello, this is my wife Mia.
Hi.
So yeah, so we're gonna be asking each other about 3 or 4 questions, just kind of reflect on the past year and look towards the new year. Not every video will be in like this, like I said. So yeah, just stay tuned. This is gonna be the first episode.
Okay.
Any words before we start?
I'm scared.
Okay, so first thing that pops in your mind. What's your favorite gift that I got you this year?
My ring?
Which one?
My green ring, my peridot ring. Because
Why?
then you got it for me for our 4-year anniversary to celebrate our 4-year anniversary, and also doubled as a push present because Judah is born in August, and August is peridot. And there's 4 stones, so I thought it was cute.
So August 15th was Judah's was when
birthday.
Yeah.
His birthday.
His birthday was when he came, and
Yes, that's what a birthday is.
And our anniversary was August
26th.
26th, so about 11 days after. We stayed at home, obviously, this year.
I know. I was trying to remember what we did for our anniversary the other day.
No, we just stayed at home.
I know.
I think we actually ordered Jack Astor's.
Oh, maybe sushi.
Or sushi. Probably sushi, because you haven't had sushi in a year. Okay, so for me, the answer to that is actually if you can see, my watch. I've been into watches hardcore in the last. Actually,
after
when we got married, our first year anniversary, Mia bought me a watch, and then once that happened, I got really deep into it, But I have stopped. This is going to be my one and only. Not my one and only. I still have the one that you gave me.
Your forever watch?
This is my forever watch. It's a Tudor Black Bay 58 in navy blue that just came out on July 1st of this year. So this means a lot because it was an anniversary present, it was a Christmas present, and it was a birthday present all rolled into one because it's a pretty and a Father's Day present. All of 2020's special stuff rolled into one because it's a pretty expensive gift. But also it is the year, obviously the same year that Judah came. And I want to be able to pass this down, hopefully, to either Caleb or Judah, whoever's into watches, I guess. If none of them are into watches, then too bad. I get to keep it. But yeah, so that is my favorite thing that you bought me this year. So the next question. Do you want to ask me the next question?
What song did you listen to over and over again this year?
There's a few.
I was going to say whatever Cal listens to.
Yeah. Right now, that Velociraptor rapping song. That's actually a good song. But there's a few. So the beginning of the year, it was Even When It Hurts by Hillsong United. For reasons that I can't get into right now. It's a really long. So just basically listen to it. We were having troubles with finding out that Judah had Trisomy 18, or was supposed to have Trisomy 18, and we were kind of coming into terms and finding peace with that. And that song really, I remember I had to go grocery shopping, and I remember driving home, and that song came on, and like I was bawling on the car ride home. So yeah, if you don't know it, go listen to it. It's an amazing song. So that I listened to that song a lot in the beginning of the year, and then now,
I don't know what I listened to.
what song?
My song was "Another in the Fire"
by
Hillsong United.
Okay, why?
Going through the same thing.
Okay, so
same
just
reasons.
same
yeah.
reason. Okay. What about now?
I don't listen to music as much because I don't drive to work.
Oh, that's true. I
I just listen to whatever Cal listens to,
Oh, okay.
or like Christmas music. I don't know.
I don't know. Nothing in the later half, just because we've been home. A lot of worship stuff, just because of like church. Highs and Lows was another one. I think that was really another. It's by Young and Free. Other than that, nothing.
No.
No other
Justin
songs.
Bieber.
Okay, so the next question is 3 words to sum up this year.
I have a word of the year, which is the same. Will be the same for next year,
Okay.
which is abide, and then I don't know what other 2 words.
To sum up.
I know. Well, I abided in Christ.
Okay.
Highs and lows.
Highs and lows. So abide, highs and lows, or abide, highs and lows, and something else.
No, highs and then lows.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it's very generic, but I think that there's way too many things that happened this year that's the only way for me to sum it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me, 3 words: family.
That's a good one.
Because we welcomed our second son, Judah. And we spent, obviously, with quarantine and all this stuff that's happening, we spent a lot of time as a family. Like we were, the beginning of the year when Mia hadn't given birth to Judah yet, she was already at home because
I was working from
home, so quarantining at home. And then for me, with working at the church, a lot of times I was home because we were quarantined and we weren't launching yet. So I was either at CABC, but then the beginning half of the year, we didn't have any services. And if we did have any services, all I did was we just recorded, and we either recorded at home or at church, like on a random evening. So there's a lot of times when we were together a lot this year, which was great. So family is one of my first and I guess main word of the year. The other one is I would say hectic. And then the next one would be endure. So hectic because there's just so many things in our world right now that's kind of going crazy. Just like whatever you hear on the news, and then whatever you hear from what the government is saying, and then whatever like you're having conversations with friends, and just not being all informed and just having these thoughts and all this stuff. So it was a little bit hectic.
Hectic or chaotic?
Isn't it the same?
I don't know. Hectic feels like it's busy. That's what
okay,
hectic
yeah. So
feels like.
yeah, chaotic, I guess. Kind of just like everything's everywhere.
Yeah.
We didn't really know what was going to happen within the next few weeks because we had to wait for what the government was going to say, whether we're not quarantined or not.
Yeah, like
just like stuff like that. And then like people that ended up having like testing positive, and then waiting, or not testing positive, but then had a probability of testing positive, and just having to wait on them because we either had to wait on getting tested, like just stuff like that. So it was pretty chaotic. And then in the midst of all this COVID stuff that's happening, we were launching the church, so that was chaotic too. Just like this is kind of the only thing that we know on how to launch a church. So when I would meet with other pastors and I would meet with other leaders of the church, I would just tell them like, like how I'm doing, because they would ask me how's like launching during a pandemic.
Yeah.
To me, it's normal because it's the only thing I've ever like. That's the only thing I know. So maybe that's kind of God blessing me in a way, because maybe God will think that I'll like focus on the bad stuff. But since all I know is launching in a pandemic, I don't really know anything else. So God's just like, yeah, you be carefree or whatever. So launching has been one of the hardest things, but also pretty easy, because we have an amazing group of people that have come alongside us in this journey, and our sending church has been great. So it's just like crazy stuff. And then enduring is just God telling me anything and everything that's happening, you just need to keep on going. Just keep on going. Just remember that, I'm not doing it for myself. I'm not doing it to point at me, to what I've done, but to continue to point to Jesus and just endure and just keep on going and running that race, right? So those are my 3 words. Long-winded and 3 points.
I know. I feel like I didn't explain anything, but that's basically it. That's why I didn't explain anything, because you said all of it.
Yep. So last question. You want me to ask the last question?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So what habits will you start in the new year?
Together we are not doing pop, right? Pop.
Yes.
And
am
personally,
I starting that? Am I starting not doing pop?
What do you mean? Huh?
I'm stopping pop. That's not a start of a habit. I guess the habit is to not drink, I guess.
Okay, technical terms. To start, mine would be prayer and sleeping early.
Sleeping early?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything on that. I will keep you to that habit, though.
Sleeping early is in like 1 a.m.?
That's still late. Anything past
like 12 a.m.?
If it's the new day, you should already be asleep.
11 p.m.?
11:59, you should be in bed.
Oh my goodness. Well, this video is not getting edited.
So for me, no pop, no soda. So anything that comes out of a fountain,
fizzy,
like anything fizzy or anything that comes out of, like if you go fast food, anything that comes out of like the drink machine. So like even iced tea, I can't do because it comes out of that thing. Unless it's sweet tea. If it's sweet tea, that's different because it doesn't come from one of those.
Yeah,
things.
we had to Google.
I had to research that.
This.
But I don't know, like Red Bull doesn't come from one of those things, so I should be able to still drink Red Bull. So no pop, no soda, and no beer for me for 2021. I've done no soda before for 2019. That was pretty easy.
Was it?
Yeah.
Maybe like not the beginning of the year.
No, the summertime was hard. The beginning of the year is easy.
Because there was winter time.
Like barbecuing and stuff, and it's just so easy to just grab a Coke.
Yeah. I used to not drink pop.
But there's no, like, I don't think...
Until I started dating you.
Oh, well, it's too bad. But there's not going to be any barbecues because we're going to still be in quarantine, so then it doesn't matter. So I can do it. So no pop, no soda, no beer.
I'm going to miss root beer.
So we
should buy
before the new year. Reading, I said this in our other video, but if you don't know, go into the Life Church's YouTube or Instagram. We also did a video similar to this, but more geared towards church life and
Life
church stuff. But this is like obviously not, because this is my own thing. But reading a book, finishing a book once a month. I want to start that, and I'm almost done the book that I started for December. So if I finish that within the next 5 days, I've already
so many books that I started in 2020.
Yeah, and any other habits that I want to start? I think that those two are it. But yeah,
Anyway.
so that's it. If you want to meet our two kids, I guess I'll have them in some of our videos because we're gonna be at home all the time with quarantine. We'll have him. You'll get to meet them. So yeah, that's about it. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.